Hey everyone, Blue Shadow RP here, recording the Nintendo Switch unboxing, which the console, came out at midnight, and a lot of people waited for it, so, except mine came in the mail, so I just avoided the lines and all that stuff, but yeah, still awesome to those that waited in line to get this, new console, and, yeah, mine just came in, so we're going to be unboxing it today. And I also bought the Pro Controller as an addition, as well as got a copy of Super Bomberman. So I might play that on the channel. And just a quick look at the back real quick. And just a quick look at the back of the box for the Pro Controller. And I'll take a look at those at the end of the video, or towards the end of the video, but the attraction for today is the Nintendo Switch itself, and this box does not have any tape on it, which is good, so there you go, and you can have a look at the side and stuff. And on Twitter I said that I was going to get the gray one, but apparently the colored one was the one I had to go for because they didn't have the gray one apparently, so oh well, but at least I have one, so there's no tape on this box, which is good. It's like the Nintendo 3DS box, to where it's just a open treasure chest or something like that. So you get to open it like that, and already we are introduced with the JoyCons and the tablet console, or tablet form of the console. So here we have the red Joy-Con, and here we have the blue Joy-Con, and get this out, we have the tablet itself, and get that out of the way. And for the Nintendo Switch, it's actually a step up because they actually did not include like a giant manual or whatever. So this is pretty much it. This is all you get for paperwork. So there you go. And okay, this is the dock, I'm guessing. So we're gonna get to that last. But we have a Joy-Con hand strap. So I'm gonna put that down there. Right here we have the Joy-Con grip, which the Joy-Cons apparently slide onto, and I think you can, no, there's actually a grip that can actually charge your Joy-Cons, but I don't think this one's it actually, but, so yeah, there you go. And to the left side we have HDMI cable, and we have our AC adapter with the big brick or whatever. So there you go. And it's also USB-C, by the way, for Switch charging. And alright, so we have a layer of bubble wrap to get through. Okay, there we go, that was easy. So we just have the foam to get through. I'm trying to do this with one hand, by the way, because I want to try to get an upward angle. And this is the Nintendo Switch dock, to which in the back they kind of helped out with the cable management and stuff by adding this compartment and HDMI. And I think you can put this down, like there's a little, like that thing comes down, and there's a text for AC adapter, USB, and HDMI out, so you don't get confused or anything. So there you go. Kind of helps out with cable management by adding this right here. And we can put the box to the side, and let me try to get all the components together in one shot. So we got the dock, we got the tablet form still in packaging, got the Joy-Con grip, and our excess cables plus the JoyCons themselves. So, let me take a step back here, put this a bit more down, try to adjust this accordingly. Okay, so let's look at the JoyCons first, since they're pretty tiny. So I got the red and the blue one here. I'm gonna box the blue one first, or get the blue one out. And I'm gonna get the red one out. Alright, so they kind of feel nice in the hand, actually. Yeah, since you have your thumb for this joystick, you have your... You can actually just, like, put it like this. Okay. You have the buttons on here, you have buttons on the bottom. This is actually a D-pad. The one on the left is a D-pad. You also have your kind of like L and R buttons up here. And you have your shoulder buttons right here. And you also have your home button and this button, which is just a circle. So home button, and then you have your joysticks, and you have your plus and minus buttons. So there you go. And also, if you hold it like this, if you're playing a particular game, for example, I think my hands are kind of big for this, but you have SL and SR as kind of like shoulder buttons. I guess you would be playing like this if you were playing like Mario Kart or something, because I did see a wheel accessory to go with this, to go with these Joy-Cons that would try to kind of enable gameplay a bit more, but here you go. So here you go. And yeah. So those are basically the left and right Joy-Con. So next I'm going to open the Joy-Con strap. So there you go. And this is your Joy-Con strap. And yeah. Although I do think that, yeah, I think this is probably the only one that you get. I think there's more out there, but they're sold separately. Anyways, I think you just slide it in. If it's that easy. And there you go. It makes a satisfying sound when you do it. So you can play like this, or actually, hold on. You can put your wrist strap on like that, and you can just play like this, or do like motion, or whatever you want to do. So there you go. Except I'm going to take it off for the time being. Well, actually, this is actually the minus one. Like, this is actually on the minus side. You got to put it on the corresponding negative or positive thing, because positive is actually on this side. So that's how you would do it. Okay. So I'm going to try to take that off if I can. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll just keep it on, I guess. Alright, so put those, well, those are the Joy-Cons for you. Next, we're going to move on to the tablet form. Or, I always call it the tablet form, I don't know why. But it's the portable way to play the Switch. And let's see, I gotta hold this the right way. Okay. It's very reflective too. So you do have a spot for your game card, which the game cards for Nintendo Switch are really tiny, similar to like the opening of an SD card. But the game cards for the Switch are really tiny, and once I get to Bomberman, to the Bomberman game, you'll see how small they are. They're even smaller than 3DS cartridges. So you have your power button on top, and you have your volume button. Setup, I'm not really going to do on video. I'm actually just going to take care of that off video. But, yeah, and then I'll try to be open to, like, friend requests or whatever, because the Nintendo Switch, believe it or not, still uses friend codes. So, yeah, and there's it back there. And you also have the kickstand, which, to be honest, if you're using a flat surface like a desk, it would kind of work well. But for if you're putting it on a couch or whatever, it would just kind of like fall over. So you kind of have to play in a very situated area. But below the kickstand, you also have a slot for a micro SD. Now the Nintendo Switch's memory only has 32 gigabytes max. I believe that one of the games is actually 32 gigabytes already, so it's a good idea to increase your storage space with a micro SD, because some of the games already might take up the entire thing. I know Zelda is about 13 gigabytes, so yeah, that's almost half already taken off. But here we have the HDMI cable to record the Nintendo Switch. I don't think it would be relatively too difficult. But to record it, because it comes with HDMI. So I guess with the Elgato and stuff, you would just put it on the setting other or whatever. Oh yeah, and this manual is also foldable, as you can see, so there you go. And next we're going to be looking at the AC adapter. And I just made it fall the wrong way. Alright, there we go. So here's your AC adapter, which the Nintendo Switch actually uses USB-C type charging. Now I have seen on the internet and stuff to where people were actually charging a MacBook Pro, or not MacBook, a MacBook of some sort, with the Switch, but apparently the Switch was charging the MacBook. Now, you can do some kind of method to where you can actually charge it vice versa, to like where it actually charges the Switch or something like that. Except for me, I have a MacBook, except it's not the MacBook that uses USB Type-C charging. It's actually a MacBook Air that I use, so it uses a different kind of port. So yeah, so there you go. It's USB-C, and it comes with this giant brick. Yeah, brick of an AC adapter. Okay, and next, well, we have the Joy-Con grip, to where a Switch Joy-Con would just slide up on, I'm sure. There you go. And it makes a satisfying click when you do it. So yeah, you can just play like this. You can play like this as if it were a traditional controller. Yeah, pretty cool. And these should light up once you turn on the Switch, I'm sure. So, pretty cool. And next we're going to be looking at... Oh wait, no, we already covered that. What the heck? Alright, so I think we covered everything here, you know, with the Switch itself, kickstand... Oh yeah, this also has a headphone jack, which is nice. And nice Nintendo Switch logo. And the sides, they don't really have anything. Oh right, yeah, I almost forgot. Okay, so after a little while, I found out that this button back here is actually to kind of loosen the Switch out better, so you can get it out, because right now it's stuck, I guess because they designed it that way, so if you're playing it in this form, they won't slide out as easily, so you gotta make sure you really click it in. So if you want to get it out, you just gotta push the button in the back. They kind of made that easier. So push the circle button there, and you just, yeah, use both your fingers and then get it out there. And then now, since I have these, I might as well show it in the tablet form, because I didn't do that in the first take that I did. So you just put it in like that, and then you put this in like that, and there you go. That's the Switch with the Joy-Cons on either side of the tablet. Now it does actually feel pretty wide, because, yeah, kind of feels a bit better than the Wii U actually, because it's pretty flat back here. You don't have like all this thickness or whatever. So I think I actually like this too. And also, here's the Nintendo Switch in its dock. I actually took off the controllers. That's fine, so you can just put them in there. And just make sure that the Switch logo is right there, and thus the game should transfer from the TV to the tablet. So, yeah, there you go. Next, we're going to be looking at the Pro Controller. The Pro Controller, which actually does have tape, so I'm going to have to use something to get the tape off. And there is tape on the sides. And I'm going to use a knife for this. This one down. Alright, so there we go. Oh yeah, by the way, this Switch controller, or the Switch Pro controller, is $70 online. So that's more money. That's $10 more than an actual game. So yeah. But anyways, we have our USB Type-C to USB port. So there you go. So you can also charge this Pro controller too. And we got a bit of sticker right there, so I'm gonna take that off. Just peels right off. And there you go. Now, I think this actually looks a little similar to the Wii U Pro controller, except I never owned it throughout my time of owning a Wii U, but this feels pretty nice actually. Very nice in the hand. Nintendo Switch logo right there, home button, circle button right here too, plus and minus buttons, traditional stuff. Feels really nice. And lastly, the game itself, or one of our games. I'm not going to get Zelda simply because I'm just not interested in it. And yeah, that's basically why. Alright, so I have Bomberman, and we're going to open this up. Alright, there we go, finally. So there we go, we have Bomberman. Open it up. And pretty much what you get is the controls. The Switch, some artwork, and you just have the game. So the majority of the inside is just controls and artwork. That's pretty much all you need to see and know. But there you go, that is the game cartridge. And yeah, they're that small. Smaller than a 3DS, but I don't have one for comparison's sake right now, but yeah, they are smaller than 3DS. And by the way, on the news, or news about the Nintendo Switch, apparently you do not want to taste these because apparently they taste really bad. I don't know. I don't even know why would you want to taste something like this or lick it or something like that. That just seems very awkward, but apparently you do not want to do that because apparently these taste bad or something. I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to play this later after I get this unboxing up and uploaded. So there you go. And that's gonna do it for the Nintendo Switch unboxing. Now I have a giant mess on either side of me, or a mess on either side of me. So that is gonna be it for the unboxing. I hope you guys enjoyed, and expect Splatoon 2 for sure, and maybe some gameplay of Super Mario Odyssey. Not a full playthrough because I probably won't have time to do it, and there'll be big gaps in videos. So I might put up maybe like the final boss or something, and but I'll put out videos of Splatoon 2 because you know how much I love that game. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for the unboxing. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys again soon in the next one. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and as always, goodbye.